I can feel my relationship with food healing. The biggest thing about being on Wegovy is that food addiction, that food noise has really been almost canceled. Almost. I say almost because some days, I think especially towards the end of the week, like what happened last week, my cravings came back in a major way. But again, I was able to still exert some kind of control, at least over the portions, because I do feel fuller for longer. So that is great because it helps me to stop even when I'm eating something that I shouldn't be eating, right? So, and this is day 8 and 9, I guess, because I did day 7 was technically on day 8 in the morning, and then when I came back home, it was too late for me to film, and I am currently on my second day of my period, so I'm exhausted. I'm tired, right? All I did was like sleep today. I went to sleep and stayed asleep. I got up and had breakfast. I had my 4 boiled eggs with some cucumbers and cherry tomatoes. And the night before, when I went out with my friend, I actually skipped lunch. I had like 2 slices of American cheese, like to hold me over as like a little snack before I went to go meet my friend, because I knew we were going to go to the original Pancake House, right? And I know what I'm going to get there. I'm going to get their chicken and waffles, and I'm going to slather that sucker up in butter because I'm going to enjoy my food. Okay, so I was like, all right, I already had a really fulfilling breakfast. I need to just have something a little bit light to hold me over. And then I had a late lunch, early dinner with my friend, and it was heavy. And when we went to go see the show, we watched the Harry Potter concert series. I would recommend you guys not get the cheap seats, because we got the cheap seats all the way in the back, and almost like a third of the screen was cut off, and we thought they would lift the camera. Not the camera. We thought they would lift the curtains so we could see the whole screen. They did not. They did not. So we actually left during the in-between time. I don't know what you call that, but they took a break halfway through the movie, and I was like, it's 8:30, girl, do you want to go home? She's like, are you tired too? I'm like, I'm tired. She's like, are we old? I'm like, we're old. Also, it would be different if I was closer to see the instruments, to actually enjoy the orchestra playing during the movie, which we really couldn't see which section was playing unless we really like squinted down to see it. And also, like I said, part of the screen was cut off. I'm like, man, if I'm just here to just watch the movie, then like I want to see the whole screen. So I told her, look, we paid for the cheap seats to check the vibes. I think the next time this is happening is during my birthday weekend. So why don't we splurge and get like the $100 like VIP seats so we can actually see the instruments, right? I want to see the instruments. I want to see them playing, because that's my favorite part when I go to like candlelight, like string quartets or candlelight piano, or to like orchestra. Like I want to see the instruments. I enjoy and adore watching people like play. That's what I want to do while I'm watching the Harry Potter movie. And I'm just like, I can't even see it. It's 8:30, and my friend came from far away. It takes her like an hour and a half to get home. Like, girl, it's already 8:30. By the time you get home, it's gonna be like 10. And if we stay here until the very end, you're not getting home till like almost midnight, you know? And for me, I also had to go like more than 30 minutes to get home. And I was like, oh, it's close to my bedtime. Like, I am slowly going down, right? I think right before they called the break, I was like, all right, I think I'm just gonna sleep for like 5 minutes. And right when I was like getting comfortable to sleep, they said, oh, okay, it's break time. Whoops. Anyway, the late lunch, early dinner, it sat in my tummy, and I stayed satiated. And I had jelly beans because they were giving it out as a part of the event, right? So I had the jelly beans during the performance or whatever, and that was it. And then when I woke up this morning, I woke up pretty late because I was like, for some reason, like I usually can't stay in bed that long. Like I'm up at 5:30 every morning, right? Like I'm up at 5:30 and I just can't go back to sleep, and then my back starts to hurt when I stay in bed too long. So I am forced to get up by my body and go do something, right? Today, no. It's like my bed was a cloud, and my body was like, absolutely not. You are not getting out of this bed. So I stayed in bed most of the day. When I got up, ate my breakfast, and then I went to my sofa planning to like read a book, and then I kind of just fell asleep and stayed asleep. And apparently there was a mosquito in my house, because I just noticed after taking this shower that I've got like 4 like mosquito bites on my arm. If it's only one mosquito, then I already killed it, because I found it in my closet. I found a big fat mosquito in my closet, and I terminated that sucker with my little electric fly swatter thing. But I got bit. So I'm itchy now, and it's so annoying. But yeah, I just went straight to sleep after, and finally my dish soap came, because another reason why I wasn't washing my dishes, as this saga of washing dishes continues, is because I pretty much ran out of dishwashing detergent, right? So I was waiting for it to come. It didn't come until like 3 p.m. So I soaked all my dishes again, and finally in the evening, when I finally got up, because my best friend called me, and she's like, hey, what are you doing? And usually when she calls, I'm on the phone for 2 or 3 hours, and I'm just like, what? You know, like, she's like, get up, ho, you got stuff to do, and if you sleep too long, you're not gonna sleep tonight. I'm like, that's true, because if I don't sleep tonight, then tomorrow morning when I'm with the kids, Anyway, I wasn't hungry all day, and I didn't start feeling peckish until around like late lunch, early dinner time, and I made myself some steak and rice. I put some teriyaki sauce on it. You know, that I took the meat out of the freezer yesterday, so I was like, oh yeah, let me get some protein. For me, the whole thing is focusing on protein and carbs, you know, but the right kind of carbs, you know, enough to like fill me up and keep that full feeling, so that way I'm letting the Wegovy work the way it's supposed to, but also high protein, because high protein diets work for me a lot better than low protein diets. So yeah, I had 2 steaks, like, and I put the teriyaki sauce on it. It was really good, and that was it. And that was it for my meals for today, because I didn't exercise, because I didn't even leave my house. I just cleaned my house. I did 2 loads of laundry and my dishes, and cleaned up my office, and just did like random other chores, like just cleaning things up, you know, like putting the recycling away, you know, just little things here and there. Fixing my bag for tomorrow to go to work, all that good stuff. Like, I managed to get the errands that I needed to do, like my errands at home, out of the way, my little tasks. So I feel great, and you can tell I took a shower. Yeah, my hair is really thin, and has been thinning for a while, especially on top. I think it's like combination of the Korean water. I do have a filter on there. Getting older, and also I bleached my hair so much in my 20s. Like, this started happening in my 20s, and I don't have thick hair, which is crazy, because my sister is like the opposite of me. She has so much hair. But for me, I didn't get the gene from my family that has lots of hair. Like, my hair can grow long, right? Like, it can grow down, but it's definitely not thick. Thankfully for me, since my hair is wavy, by the time it does dry, and because it's wavy, it kind of fills in. So it only looks this bad when my hair is wet. Like, it looked like a little drowned rat right now. But that's okay, because, you know, we accept ourselves as we are. But yeah, no, it's pretty good. When I stepped on the scale today, I saw a number that I haven't seen in a little bit. So anyway, seeing that number and really like encouraged me to keep going, you know, to keep on my diet. I think I'll be cooking tomorrow because I didn't leave my house, so I didn't go grocery shopping. But I think what I want to prep for dinner this week is shepherd's pie. Because potatoes like are really great, like a really great like way to keep myself full. And also I want to use like the ground beef as like a source of protein. I'm still stuck between whether I'm going to do that for lunch or dinner. I'm kind of leaning towards dinner just because my dinners tend to be earlier, so I like to have them like a little bit heavier just so I don't eat in the night again. Like after 7 p.m. I try not to eat anymore. But yeah, I want to do a shepherd's pie because I'm like tomatoes, ground beef with vegetables. I want to put vegetables like potato and then some cheese melted on top. That sounds amazing, doesn't it? So like I need to buy potatoes. And then for my lunch, I have the frozen konjac 닭가슴살. Like it's like konjac chicken breast, like fried rice, like bokkeumbap. It's like a fried rice but with the konjac rice, so it's not like heavy as normal rice. And I've got that for 4 days of the week because on Friday we're going for a field trip. Our field trip was canceled last Friday because of the rain. So yeah, this Friday I'm gonna have Subway. I'm gonna have a Subway sandwich, so I only need to prepare my lunch for 4 days, and then I'll grab Subway in the morning before I head to work, and then save that in my lunchbox for when I eat lunch with the kids, because the school's providing lunch, but they're providing kimbap, and I don't eat kimbap, so I don't like seaweed. I wish I did, because my life would be a lot easier when it comes to meal planning if I did, and seaweed's good for you, but I don't like it. I don't like it. So what can I say? I don't like it. So the rice for lunch, the shepherd's pie for dinner, I think would be really good. Like that's going to be the thing of the week, right? I had my thing of the week last week. It was the quinoa salad. And then this time I'm like, okay, let me get something hot. I love a hot dinner, you know? So I'll do shepherd's pie for dinner. And then for breakfast, I think I'll stick to my boiled eggs, because my boiled eggs, like especially having like 4 of them, I know it seems like excessive, but like I really do need to eat 4 of them to keep my protein level up. Like, yeah, I want to do that. And then I want to add something else, but I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure what it should be. I know I'm gonna need a little snack. Maybe I'll eat the kids' snacks, you know, the ones that they give us at the school. If I like it, I'll have it. But I do get a bit peckish, but I do have a lot of snacks at my desk at work, so maybe I'll just let myself have a sweet treat, even though it's like processed or whatever. I'll just have like a little Madeline or like whatever little treat that I have that I snagged for Teacher's Day, right? So I think that'll be okay. I don't have the funds for getting my coffees this week, so I'm just gonna have to take my Stanley with my waters. My phone bill, I guess I charged some things to my phone last month that I totally forgot about. So my phone bill came out to like an ungodly amount of money that I was like, guess I'm not getting coffee for the rest of the month. Jeez Louise. I'm like, what did I charge to my phone? I totally forgot. But yeah, I pretty much doubled my my bill. So now I gotta suffer the consequences for that. Pero, you know, it's whatever. So day 8 and 9 being on Wegovy, because the injection date was Saturday, I've really like not felt all that hungry, and I am on my period, so that's crazy that I haven't been that hungry, because usually I'm ravenous. But that's why I eat steak. That's why I eat during Shark Week. That's when I tend to eat the most red meat, because I feel like I need the iron, right? So it's just different. So I guess this week will be like steak and not steak, the ground beef and the shepherd's pie. And then next week I'll probably do chicken. So yeah, just week by week. I don't mind eating the same thing like for a week in a row, but then I definitely don't want to do it for 2 weeks. Then I feel like I'm just not gonna have fun anymore. I was getting bored with the quinoa salad by the end of the week, and I was like, oh. And I think it's not because it wasn't good, it's just because it's cold, and I like hot food at the end of the day, not cold food. So yeah, I might have to save those for lunches from now on. But that's it. Day 8 and 9. Really happy with what I'm seeing on the scale so far. Really happy that I didn't order like any food today, not even the coffee. Looking forward to tomorrow and seeing my kids, seeing my students, and enjoying my time with them, and just generally doing my content and living my life as happily as possible. And that's the goal. And also hopefully wake up on time so I can get in a 30-minute exercise. Really force myself to do it because I need it. I need to weight train. I need to move my body. So yeah, fingers crossed that I actually get out of bed, put on some workout clothes, and get a workout in before breakfast. So that's the thing I want to work on. I don't want to just be lazy on Wegovy, be like, oh, it'll take care of it. No. My diet has to be sustainable. My workout routine has to be sustainable. I am not using it as it's another tool to my progress, but it is nice that on days like this where my body is like completely checked out, that this tool itself can work on its own, and then I only really have to focus on my food intake, which I think was okay for today and for yesterday as well. So without further ado, that is day 8 and day 9. Please join me here tomorrow for day 10. And yeah, thank you for listening to my yap session. I'll see you again soon. Bye.